Okay, and we're live apparently. So I'm waiting for this to start on the actual thing so I can mute it real quick. All right, cool. There we go. Welcome to a spur of the moment decision to stream and build.
My fault.
It is your fault. How dare you?
How dare you? We have families to attend to.
Yeah, it's basically Thanksgiving. Come on.
But no, really, I wasn't doing anything. So, what are you guys working on?
Got fucking glitter all over my hands. Wait, they made a Sand Trooper kit?
Yeah.
Damn.
Didn't you make one of those, Jerome?
I have one of the regular Stormtroopers, yeah.
I saw somebody do one. I want a clone trooper because it comes with both heads.
Let's see.
Yeah, they also have a First Order Stormtrooper as well, and they have a Kylo model kit, which, I don't know, kind of odd.
Well, I think they did that because of they did one for Vader as well.
Yeah.
It's not technically like, it's not like a person kit per se.
Right.
No, not quite.
Only Star Wars kit I did was the X-Wing so far.
I've yet to get an X-Wing. I really want one, but...
And when I was 14, I did the Pod Racer, and that turned out horrible.
I think I was still building wing kits at that time.
I was too, and I just decided to jump forward. Well, then we got an international chat already. Uruguay and France.
Mm.
Yeah, I really like the Sand Trooper model. It comes with both stickers and water slides, so you choose what you want to use.
Yeah, that's what I like about the Star Wars Bandai kits, is that they came with both sets of that.
I really only use water. Do you guys use dry decals a lot?
No.
Not really.
But it's nice for like the people that don't really know how to use water slides. Which happens a lot with Bandai kits.
Well, doesn't it come with both water slides and...
Yeah, they come with those.
Why can't they do that for their like main source of model kit? It's not like they make water slides to sell separately anyway. They might as well just put water slides in the box. It can't cost that much more.
No.
No.
Especially things like the Origin kits, like the Origin Zaku and all that. Those
Where
ones
they have all those
have water
all those
slides.
markings.
Yeah.
It
Or
just-
like
it
the
makes-
Rainbow Greens and Thunderbolt kits, like those have so many markings and so many stickers on it. They should have water slides with it.
Yeah, I was overwhelmed when I saw that Full Armor Gundam, like that sheet of just water slide decals.
I love seeing a lot of water slides. It makes me so happy.
I just thought, oh, what am I going to do with these? There's so many.
It's fine. So
I think
I'm never going to use blue tack to stick things on ever again because I forget about it and I have to pick it out of the cracks of everything.
Yeah, you just use more blue tack and just stab it in there enough times, it takes the rest of it out. Right?
I've been trying. It just doesn't work.
Oh.
It's been in there for months.
Have you tried?
Okay, yeah,
Have you
that's
tried
long.
Have you tried thinner?
Oh, a plastic piece?
just melt that off of there.
I'll melt the piece around it and just,
Hey, if you really need to get that sticky tack.
I need this blue tack. It's mission critical that I have it.
I would use thinner. So one of the things I really like about these Sand Troopers is you can actually make different variations for the backpack. And I think there's 3 settings, if I'm not mistaken. And it comes with a crap load of weapons, too. Well, No, not the crap load. I think like 3 or 4.
It's a crap load for Star Wars.
Yeah. Most of the time, you only see them holding one weapon. All right, let's see if you guys can see that there.
Well, I think the regular Stormtrooper comes with a long rifle, blast rifle, and a pistol.
Yeah,
But yeah, that was the backpack was crazy.
Let's see. Loadout is basically all the weapons you can get on Battlefront are on here. Like T-21B.
What about those of us who don't play
What
Battlefield?
Yeah, what
Oh,
about
yeah.
those of us who boycott E EA?
I think I'm about to lift this video. It's finally going to happen. They've stepped their game up.
Yeah. I think Battlefront's still kind of lacking in content enough for me to give that
Yeah.
an okay.
I honestly kind of am not interested after their whole like releasing a $60 game and then a $50 DLC that is literally the other half of the game.
Right.
Yeah.
But look at what they're doing
I
with like
understand.
Titanfall. It's like Titanfall is like that's what you're getting, and everything else that comes out later is going to be free.
But I will say Titanfall 2 was really well done. Like they
But that's because of Titanfall's developers, not even EA. Like EA tried to push paid DLC on them, and they're like, "Fuck no, we're not doing that."
But what about Battlefield? They said the same thing when one of those. It was like the first next gen Battlefield, and they were like, "We're not going to do DLC at all." And then a year later, they're like, "Look at this $60 DLC."
Yeah, I think a lot of it also has to come from like the people who fund them. They're like, you got to pay us back more, so DLC it is.
Yeah, I think DICE is kind of in a bad position with EA, and they're kind of screwed with contract.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I really enjoyed Titanfall 2's campaign, and I need to get into the multiplayer. But I've been busy with Overwatch and playing Heroes of the Storm to get that Genji skin.
Dumbass skin.
It's a cool skin.
You're going to get it, and then you're not going to use it because everybody's going to use it.
That's not true. I don't care about what everyone else does.
It's like when Halo 3 came out and everybody found out about the recon armor. Nobody used it because everybody was using it.
You know what does suck though is right now if you hop on Overwatch, everyone's Sombra. If you do like you play, it's just 20 Sombras.
Good lord. I'm glad I gave that game a break.
I love it.
Yeah, I saw my wife playing it because she finally got around to trying out Sombra, and I'm pretty sure you can do some pretty broken stuff with her. You can definitely
Sombra's
exploit
really
that
hard to
character.
kill. She's really hard to kill, but she does like no damage. Like I don't know why she's listed as an attack. She's more of like an interceptor.
Oh,
Because her
Interesting.
only damaging ability is her gun, and I don't know. Like I said, like you can play a whole game without her ever dying, but how many people you kill is always really low. Like she'll never get play of the game.
oh. Yeah, I also saw an achievement or something like a trophy where you have to, I think, hack 6 people without dying or something like that. I don't play the game, so I wouldn't know how difficult that would be to achieve.
Not too hard, I don't think. I guess you just gotta be lucky.
Oh yeah,
Oh, our thoughts on posing models. I am the worst. I always get criticized on my posing. I rush through the photos and they end up not looking good.
That's my biggest criticism towards you is that.
Yeah, nobody likes my poses.
But I mean,
I've never heard anything either way on mine.
Mm,
it is what it
I think
is.
you just do standing poses, don't you, Jerome?
For the most part, I'll do one set standing, a couple action shots, and then full 360.
I try to do like full
here's
360 unarmed, full 360 armed, and then like a couple action shots depending on the kit.
Yeah, I mean, just going through like your Instagram, like you pretty much are just universally standing poses, mostly.
I also
I
don't
think one
post
of-
all of my photos to Instagram because that takes way too long.
Well, you need to get on that.
Yeah. I'll put like a link to my album on Facebook, which has one on there.
I think this is a good way to pose, just like
Yeah, I
that.
mean, that looks solid.
Oh, straight out, just use the gun battle,
Yeah.
fight good.
How old
Yeah.
is that kit?
2 years.
It's like seam
Yeah,
lines
it's
from hell
actually-
on it.
Oh yeah, dude, the best team line is this one.
Right down the middle
right
of the
down
face.
the middle of the face.
Oh my god.
Super I feel that.
Perfect.
A coworker gave it to me. He was stationed out in Japan years back, and he's like, "Yeah, I went to the store that had a bunch of vintage kits, but I never got around to building this, so you can have this." And I thought, "Oh, cool. Oh, hey, the gun fell off." So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. It came in that box that actually had like really cool art. It looked like it was from the 80s, but I don't think this is that old.
Not that old. It's older than you.
It is older than me. Possibly.
Yeah, the current thing I'm working on is my Mechatro. I'm still working on trying to do a lot of him for like weathering. I'm trying to balance it out more. So doing like different types of streaking and stuff. If my camera will focus, which it never seems to want to. But I'm almost done, I think. I just need to get a little more like in the cracks and stuff and make that dirtier.
Are you trying to do the frame and stuff too?
Yeah, I'm doing the frame right now.
Okay.
Like I said, most of the frame's done. There's a lot of glare because it's not matte coated yet.
It's looking good though. I've yet to work on streaking. I think that's going to be what I'm going to be doing with this Stormtrooper. Hang had a lot of good advice as far as doing filters, because that's something I've never tried. And I asked him, what can I do to improve what I'm doing? So he was like, have you ever messed with oil washes or anything? And I thought, no, just panel lining and simple things like that.
Yeah, Hang's one of those
So-
unsung heroes. He definitely has like a lot of tricks that he doesn't show off.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, I guess it's tricking the eye as far as like lighting goes. Because it's like, I don't know, I kind of feel like a lot of what I built still looks like straight plastic. So I think this gave me a direction to improve on something.
Oh, so someone says a lot of their friends touch their kits and they got to repose them. Mine are in glass cases and no one's allowed to open them.
He turns the doors towards the wall so nobody can open them.
You know what? I should. I've had people open it before, reach in, knock 3 over. Well, let me grab the one in the back.
It's always the one in the back.
I just padlock my cases.
Oh, this sucks.
I'm impressed with these Stormtrooper kits. They don't have a lot of seam lines. Well, visible ones at least.
No, they do have a really good job of hiding them with the details on there.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. The Boba Fett kit does not try and hide them at all.
I'm kind of disappointed, but I still want to get one. I want to get one. Oh man. Backlogs. So how bad are they?
What was that question?
No such thing.
Oh, any thoughts on dioramas? I love dioramas. I think they're beautiful. I've never done one, but I actually want to do the Mechatro in a diorama. I ordered it and it's coming in.
I don't think doing a diorama means you order it.
Who's doing the really cool rock one? Is that Gil right now? I know someone on our team is going crazy with this giant rock diorama.
That's Gil.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
This would be a great time for you to show it off, Gil.
It's actually still in my car. I forgot to take it out after the competition.
Oh, well, there you go. Justin, have you ever
Competition was
done a
what, last
diorama?
week?
You what?
Have you ever done a diorama?
Oh,
I know you've done like little stuff on your minis, but
yeah, like I've based them, but I've never done
Yeah.
it.
Basing's different.
Oh, that's
I'm
a
not
good point.
good at basing.
Someone said that we should probably introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, since our audio.
Yes, I did.
Right.
So, everybody knows me. I'm Justin. Who wants to go next?
I'm Jacob. My modeler tag is Cupcake Mecca. I'm co-founder of Team Helios with Justin, and we are modeling brothers from 4 hours away. This is the part where Gil or Jerome talks.
Hello. I'm Jerome, known as Merpin Plastic or Jerome Merp on, I guess, anywhere now.
I'm Gilbert and call myself Diligent New Type. I'm on Facebook and Tumblr mostly. Hi. Sorry, I'm very awkward.
And that's our ragtag team of friends from across the U.S.
Oh, yeah, like, I guess you say where we're from, too. I guess that would help.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't know.
I'm
It's
from
like I'm up
outside
in-
of D.C.
Yeah. The core.
California.
And then I'm up in Washington State. It's kind of all over.
Yeah, a little bit,
Wow.
a little bit of everything.
And the other half of our team's from the rest of the world.
Oh no!
Yep.
Singapore,
Western.
UK.
We got them from everywhere.
Yeah, I think
We don't
that's
have
really
anything
cool.
from the South, though, do we? I think you're the most South, Justin.
I think Gil would be, Gil and those guys would be the most south, technically.
Maybe. I don't live in DC. I live on the outside of DC, like outside the city, where it's not crowded. Where all the commuters live.
So I saw that there were a lot of kits from the Gunpla Expo, and I'm not familiar with the series for a lot of the kits, but I did see a lot of cool ones, especially that Thunderbolt kit at the Atlas is what it's called.
I don't like that kid.
I hate
I know
that
I'm the minority.
Gundam.
I know I'm the minority, but his thighs and biceps are like two balls instead of one solid joint, and it looks so goofy to me.
They're two really big joints split apart, and they're just.
Yeah,
He
I
looks
just
like a
don't like it.
futuristic sports player. Like, if you'd
Yeah, I
see
just-
like an old '80s movie, like Future Sports, that's what that character, like that
And
most
his-
looks like.
His rail rifle looks awesome, but
his gun,
yeah,
everything else on him just looks stupid to me.
and his,
like-
his head looks. That's it.
He just
I
looks like a
want-
clusterfuck.
I want his backpack, and I want his gun, and I could scrap the rest.
So we're in agreement there.
Yeah.
I'm picturing Rollerball now that you mentioned 80s looking futuristic.
He totally looks like just an armor suit for like a futuristic sports game.
I will say I'm probably going to get that HG Blue Destiny. I've been trying to wean off of high grades because I've been doing a lot of them, and I have so many master grades in my backlog. But I love Blue Destiny. I was hoping they were going to do some kind of upgrade to it.
I was a little disappointed by the Efreet, but I'll probably still pick one up if I get
It looks straight up like the RE100.
I think the proportions are a little different, and it looks a little detailed down. But besides that, it does look a lot like the Re.
I hope we get both versions of it. The other one too.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Probably P Bandai. I mean, fuck me, right?
There is I'm actually kind of curious on what the double Zeta Verkaz is going to be, because that's such a bulky kit, and Verkaz are known to be kind of tall and lean.
Double Zeta Verka, you just said it. That's what it's going to be.
Okay, shut
I
up.
mean, yeah.
I'm curious on how it's actually going to look. All they had was just a generic image.
Yeah, I'm not really excited about that. I don't like the double Zeta.
They could redo it really well, though.
They could.
I mean, this would be a great opportunity for them to breathe some life into that series.
But here's my thing: is like Bandai doesn't really do a lot in terms of like taking those kinds of risks.
Mm-mm.
They don't like
Well, it's got to be something different. I mean,
unless they're like dropping a new line, and typically the first victim of that is the RX. But you don't really see too many other kits in like interesting styles. Like look at how many RXs there are and how different they all look.
you know what's going to suck, though? If that double Zeta comes out, and then they do like a P Bandai Faz, where you can get that rifle, but like way more detailed. And of course, it's going to cost you like an extra $50. That would suck.
full
Yeah.
armor upgrade, that's gonna be like another $100.
Right. Well, that's what I just want the gun. Like
Yeah.
all the extra armor, I think it looks goofy. I just like that gun. It's such a cool gun. I have the one for the master grade.
So
I
I
think
saw this really, really neat whip for the Grays Kai on Facebook today, and it did one thing that I've never seen before, and I'm stealing it because I think it's perfect for what I'm doing with this Grays. And it extends this back armor on the leg and turns it into like a booster.
Oh yeah.
That's happening.
That's pretty cool.
Besides
Yeah, I
that, I
have-
was crazy about.
I have to do the heavy arms eye gold next. I think it's for a commission.
I need to finish doing my mod work on that tall geese so I can start putting videos out on it.
But if that doesn't pull through, I don't know. I have so many kits to do.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I made a pledge to myself to stop buying kits, especially because I'm going to be moving next year.
It's funny because normally when I do nice stuff, like people are like, "Oh, I'll get you a kit." Like, you know, like I do something nice, and Courtney's like, "Oh, I'll buy you a kit as a thank you," and I'm like, "Don't," because I already have 19 that I'm not done with.
I will always take more kits.
I just say paint. I'm like, give me paint. I can always use more paint.
I'm trying to channel my inner Jerome and like kit bash more.
Yeah.
But
I
are you
don't-
gonna actually make yours look good?
I don't have the kits for it. That's my problem though.
Yeah, that's why you have to buy a whole bunch of just like feeder kits to take apart and work on.
So I'm sort of torn between like buying a shitload of high grades and selling off all my spare parts.
I'll probably buy some.
You almost got a ton of them.
Hey, whenever
Well,
you're ready to
just-
sell off that teeth, let me know, man. Let me know.
And they
Yeah.
have
There's a lot of spare parts I know I'm not going to use, so I might be selling them too, or I might just be selling them to Anime Jungle. I was surprised that they actually take your runners and whatnot and give you money for them.
what?
Really?
Yeah.
As long
They
as
have
they're
them in, like-
untouched.
See, that's the weird one because I asked the guy, well, what if I actually build the parts? You know, if it's a rifle or something, and I just give you guys that. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll give you money for that.
I don't know. I'm the kind of person I just keep it because like I always find ways to use parts. Just
I have a
like,
drawer full of them.
Yeah. I mean, I have several boxes all just sorted out.
well, Jerome, I imagine you have 1,000 because
Yeah.
everything you do is kit bashes.
But like what I do is also like go through my parts and see if there's stuff that I'm not going to use and create a box for our local group and just as like a graveyard for people to sort of dig through.
That's awesome.
So I've wanted to do
My
the one. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
My scene line just split. No, I was just raging. Sorry.
So somebody was like, "Do you have any?" He bought the 144 Dendrobium, and he's like, he doesn't know what to expect. That's one of those things that I've always wanted to do, but I think it's just going to be way too much work for my lazy ass.
That's a lot of room.
I'd love to do one, but I know that I don't have the time.
I also don't have the space. That thing's huge. Isn't it
Yeah,
like
it's
what, like 2 feet long?
How do you think I feel when I build that teeth sturmer?
You know what? I have a perfect spot for it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So look, can you see my cam? Hop over to my cam. Hop over to it. Look, right on top of those 3 cases, teeth.
That's not going to fit out there.
Yeah, it will. That's a foot deep and 3 feet wide. It'll fit.
Maybe.
It'll fit. I'll make it fit.
There you go.
That sounded weird.
I'll help ease it in.
Let me tell you this. I've been to Justin's. He definitely doesn't have anywhere to put it. Oh my God. Could you imagine how pissed Court would be if I did it as like the Thanksgiving, like the big display in the middle of the table?
Dendrobium.
Yeah, just put like squash around it.
Babe, I think we're going to need a bigger table.
It's beautiful. This symbolizes Thanksgiving.
I wasn't talking to you.
Uh-oh. We're going to see if domestic abuse on live stream.
I know I'm gonna get my ass whooped here in a minute. Somebody call what is it? The battered wives shelter.
Battered boys.
I'm gonna need somewhere to stay tonight.
So, Joseph, we always talk about like weird quirks that people have.
Mhm.
So go ahead and look on my camera, and you will see that Courtney, who sits on the couch behind me, will only drink the first half of bottled waters. And you will see
Wait, what the hell's going on back there?
a row of bottled
Yeah?
waters.
I didn't notice that until you pointed it out.
Yeah, so this is
get
what
a funnel.
I just grab them and I just drink the other halves. Like
No,
she
you
will
just get a
not.
puddle and you pour them back.
Well, she's like, oh, they get warm. I was like, put them back in the fridge. Nope, grab a new one, and then there we go. We have a row of them. And when that whole arm
Never
gets
heard
full
of
of
that.
bottled waters, then I just combine them all.
That's fantastic.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty awesome. I'm sorry, but it's awesome.
I mean, it's not like a big deal, but I think it's funny. It's one of those weird quirks.
It is.
Like how Summer goes, what, all the time?
Mhm. I'm pretty sure that if she was sitting right here and had heard you say that, she would have said it.
Probably. Just had a reaction. I like how Jerome's camera, like every now and then, will jump to an image. So it's just like Jerome
Is it
sitting.
really just
Like
not
every
nothing?
10 seconds, the picture changes.
I guess that's fine. But the camera's pretty much blown out. I'm looking. I can see it on my screen fine, but it's mostly just white.
Huh. I see your chest and what looks like to be the legs of a hazel.
That is correct.
When you gonna do those resins, Jerome?
Sometime
I'm so excited.
I gotta go through and check all this stuff off. Man, huge difference between that Neo Geo thing that I bought, which was basically 8 parts. This
Yeah,
is
the guy
a
who
lot of
did that
parts.
has literally like color separated everything.
Jesus Christ. Which is fine, but that doesn't matter for me.
Just leave it on. Whatever. I got everything mostly separated though.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was you or whoever packaged this, because it all still had some on there.
Yeah, I went according to the symbols on the instructions. I tried my best to match up the parts
Okay.
and put them in the appropriate section.
And this does use a base kit of the Hazel, right? It's a
Yeah. It basically uses like the arms and the legs. And I think like the waist and the chest pegs and stuff, but everything else
yeah. It
is
looks like it used
it's all resin.
the waist part there, and that is a little bit of that. Man, it's gonna be awesome.
It's a lot more involved than I expected it to be.
Yeah, I was kind of stunned when I looked through and saw how tiny some of those little parts were. Just nuts.
Here's a random question. So, I see this MG GM sniper that's coming out. Are they using a Jesta frame for that?
Yeah, I think that's a totally new frame.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. I want one.
A Jester or the sniper?
The sniper. I have a Jesta that was supposed to get built 3 years ago.
I've wanted to do the Jesta cannon for so long, but I just can't. The P Bandai thing, man, this is too much.
There's a Facebook page that recasts parts, and this guy recasted all the parts for the Jesta cannon, and it's selling them for like $40.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's like a one-time run.
Huh.
That's really cool. I mean,
But there's also a conversion kit that is like a detail up Jesta cannon, so it looks super nice. So you could always go that route too.
I think I saw the resin conversion. I just need to not get more kits. I need to control myself.
What's
Oh,
the
by the way, I
same
don't think
here.
we're ever gonna get those wave kits.
I think conversions are different. Yeah, I don't think we are either.
They just kind of.
I had to cancel mine.
Well, I didn't cancel. Just nothing ever happened.
I
Like-
emailed them like 3 times and got nothing, and then Amazon's just like, well, we're gonna give your money back.
Yeah.
Just like that. Oh.
Makes
Well,
me sick.
they're selling. them.
Amazon's really good about that.
Well, they don't technically pay those people until they confirm shipping.
Yeah.
Ah.
Amazon's nice, smart enough to like err on the side of the buyer.
What happened with that guy just posting a bunch of wave kits at like dirt
I
cheap
imagine-
prices?
I imagine he realized he fucked up, and instead of trying to like cut people deals, he just like shut down and reopened a new Amazon.
No, I noticed that the same, like if you went to the same seller link, like a couple days later, they were up for like $20 more than what we bought them for. So I think he relisted them and they sold, and he sent them to them instead. He's waiting for us to, time it out.
I'm not giving up. I'll keep it there.
I will too.
Yeah.
I'll keep it there till the end of time. Complain.
It's just like that Thunderbolt kit, I was surprised we got that full armor Gundam so cheap. Man. And it's
Yeah,
just
you
sitting
guys
there.
lucked out.
I'm still debating if I want to use that just for spare parts or actually build full armor.
Just take it and throw it in the trash.
I just wasted $11. No, but yeah, props to you, Jacob, for that find.
For what fine?
Full armor Gundam.
Oh, the Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe that worked. I think Tom didn't get his though. I think he got screwed.
No. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it's just you two.
Yeah, no complaints from me, man. I like I said, I just keep it up and I just search it every now and then at work and just refresh the page.
I know Kodo will do like random sales through Amazon sometimes. That's how I ended up with that scope dog. It was like $5.
Like no joke, I only do it. Like I only search for one kit. Like I search MG just because I figure if there's something else, I'll grab it. But the whole reason I do it is for new Ka. I really want to do another new Ka, but I don't want to put out $65. I told myself if I find one under like 50, I'll probably just grab it.
I don't know.
Oh, speaking of which, oh, there's a sale right now. Oh, never mind. They got you with the shipping. Sometimes they'll be like really low prices and the shipping will be really high.
That's the only
Yeah.
reason I haven't bought the what's it called? The cockpit display for the strike bus.
You know what really fluctuates in price? Like the one that really moves is Perfect Grid. They jump so far. Like
Yeah.
right
Well,
now,
it's
the
just
Mark II
they don't
is at like
produce them.
170, but I've seen it at like 110 before.
For shipping?
Yeah, with free shipping. The Zaku's the biggest one. Zaku will go from like 180 to like 90. You just gotta look at them.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I wonder why they fluctuate so much.
I really don't know. The only ones that don't seem to ever fluctuate is 00 and Strike Freedom. They're always like 250 each.
That's because they're the fancy gold plated, everyone's gonna buy this regardless kits.
Yeah.
Even though
I'm surprised we.
the Strike Freedom has backpack issues and all that.
I'm surprised another Exia variant wasn't announced this year.
I've never once built a Perfect Grade. I think if I do, I'm going to
Same.
do a Zaku.
You should. They're fun. They're fun, especially if
They
you
are.
like details and stuff.
But it's money that I won't be able to use for, everything else. If
You're
only
gonna
I was rich as you, Justin.
Huh?
If only I was rich as you.
I'm not as rich as you think I am.
You got a Perfect Grade Zaku laying around, Justin?
No, I have a strike.
You have a strike freedom?
No, not a strike freedom. The
Oh,
regular.
just a strike.
Hell
sorry.
no.
Strike freedom.
The only
No,
strike
don't
freedom.
even. That like Seed has the dumbest naming for their stuff.
It's true.
Like the Strike Gundam and the Freedom Gundam, and then the Strike Freedom Gundam, but not related to the Strike Gundam.
Combined, isn't it? I don't know. I've never
It's
watched.
not even combined. It's just they're just random words.
I thought they were all the same thing.
Go
Never
back
pay
to your
attention
Diesel
to
world.
strike.
I don't know. I love the strike. I hate the strike freedom. I hate the freedom.
I don't hate them. I think the wings are a little over the top, but
I think they're
I mean, I like the overall design. I like the rail cannons on the hips. I thought that was a really cool idea.
nope, ugly.
What? The hip
They
cannons are cool.
flip out and you don't aim them or anything. They just shoot.
They don't
Dumb.
need to aim. It's a
So
robot. It auto aims.
Dumb.
No, that's dumb.
Dumb.
That really,
Yes.
of all the things that would be dumb, that's the one that gets you.
Yep.
Not the fact that, you know, we're not even going to get into it. There's so many dumb things about Gundam. That's the one that
We're
gets
gonna talk about new types.
There's
How-
a
how
million
does the
dumb
dip
things
thing-
about Gundam, but I don't know. It's just something about the fact that it just kind of like goes like this and shoots in one large direction without
Yeah.
actually really
But
aiming.
you're totally cool with the Peacock cannon from Crossbone.
Well, isn't that how the double X is too, where it just has those two
Yeah.
cans on top and they just like
And
that?
every single Gundam that has Gatlings on its shoulders or head.
It's non-defendable.
The marker, of course, it'll wash off.
What if it's a Gundam marker?
They'll probably super wash off. You can breathe on that, and that comes off.
That's one thing on there.
The Gundam marker? I thought you put that purple marker.
I put both.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of like Freedom's design. I mean, the wings don't bother me. They kind of reminded me of Anubis's wings from Zone of the Ender.
A little bit.
Strike Freedom, I don't like so much because it's like, oh, you want wings? You like wings? Well, hey, check this out. More wings, more gold. I didn't like that. But that's just me, personal preference.
I do like wings, but I like smaller wings.
You know,
Yeah,
everybody
Eric
likes
Galvin.
them feathered
I like
wings.
the seed boy band, the big five, and that's it.
So what's that new Wing Zero kit that's coming out? There's another Wing Zero
It's
kit
up.
coming out.
It's
high
the
res
high res, isn't it?
Another one.
You know that crazy Barbados kit that they made that cost like $200?
That nobody bought?
Yeah, it's that.
Cool!
Really?
It's,
Yeah.
it's their
They
frame
call
on the rip.
High res line.
Oh yeah, their HD line or whatever.
Yeah, they have three now, don't they? They have Barbados fifth form, and then this Wing Zero now.
I
Huh.
don't know why. I don't understand why.
Wait, isn't the Lupus going to be high res too, or no?
They haven't announced it yet, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was going to be as popular as it is.
It grew on me.
I
a
thought
lot.
people were going to just scoff it off as just another Barbados line, but people like blew up over the Lupus.
No, it grew on me.
Also, what the hell is up with that name? Isn't that a disease?
Yes, it's when you're immune.
Yes, but there's also the Latin term for it. It stands for lone wolf. The Latin
Well, that makes a lot of
translation.
sense for a show about brotherhood and family and friendship.
We're brotherhood, of man, but I'm all by myself because I'm a lone wolf.
Yeah, all by
Well-
myself with my older brother
When
with
you- when you
fantastic
think-
bangs.
When you think about it, Mika's the only one that actually fights by himself and moves on ahead. I just thought of it that way. But you
I
do
think it's
make a
Japan just uses like edgy words because they think it's
good- Oh
cool.
yeah, there's that too.
That's probably what actually happened.
That's like, this sounds cool. Let's use it.
Well, I mean, hell, look at Thunderbolt. That's not even a thing.
That's why Dragon Ball Z got its name. Akira Toriyama was like, the Z doesn't mean anything. I just thought it sounded cool.
Oh, I thought it
Next
was just
Barbados would be the
differentiate
Barbados Freedom.
Barbados Freedom.
There is probably not going to be a PG for Iron Blooded Orphans because they're not even doing master grades. And I'm pretty sure like all
Yeah.
PGs have a master grade at least. So,
They're basically master grades, but they're not master grades.
but they're not, and that's what matters.
They don't have the quality of a master grade.
They don't have the MG sticker on the box, so it's not a master grade. It doesn't count.
Eh.
That's my least favorite thing in the world is when people are like, "I'm gonna wait for the IBO master grades." And I'm like,
Keep on waiting.
it's just a sticker on the box. You still get the frame. You still get all the same stuff that a master grade has. Why does it have to have that sticker on the box? And they're cheap.
I don't know.
Dry
as hell.
transfers. Dry transfers. That's why. They want the dry transfers.
Nobody.
Oh yes, the best thing ever.
Dry
I'm not
transfer-
against them. I'm just waiting for the full line to come out, and then I can like pick my favorite. That way, I don't have 10, Barbados versions. I can just pick my favorite and go with one.
that new one with the giant sword.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah, what is that?
so buying it.
Using the Grimgar frame.
I need it. I need like 5 of them. Then I'm gonna take the swords and I'm gonna buy one of those Kodo giant hands and I'll put the swords in the fingertips. of them.
That's rad.
And then put on a Wing Zero.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna take 2 hands and 10 swords, and I'm gonna glue them to the wings of a Wing Zero custom.
As the wings. It's
And
gonna
I'm
be
gonna
have
glue-
hands for
and I'm
wings.
gonna- and I'm gonna glue the wings to a gun tank.
I really love this kit right here.
It's
I'm
dumb.
sorry. I just don't shut up about the Stormtrooper. Well, it's like the only thing I'm working on right now.
Oh
I want-
man, can we talk about how cool those Kodabiki arm or hands look?
They look
Oh,
phenomenal.
the big ones?
Yeah, they look
Yeah.
so cool.
So many ideas.
I know, Kip. I mean, I need like 4 of them. I don't know what for. Give them hands and feet like that.
Put on a perfect grade RX-78 and make a custom Hellboy Gundam.
And then the fingers, there's like 3 different finger types. There's like normal fingers, gun fingers, or claws.
Yeah, there we go. So now I just gotta put like a housing around it.
Oh, that looks cool.
And I think that
It's
be most of the modding for this one done.
So I guess that little white line you put on the inside is going to be gone now.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think that's what I like with the Grace design. It comes off kind of minimalist, but then you can just do whatever you want and add on top of that.
Exactly, and that's what I like so much about it is that it's such a really nice canvas kit, but you can also see like it's basically the new Zaku at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the really cool things about the IBO line is that you can switch parts a lot because the frames are very universal from what I'm seeing.
For the most part, it's kind of. I bought a few of the Gundam frame ones, and they actually. The shoulders are the hardest thing to switch apart, like easily. They don't swap in and out. That's one thing I
yeah,
found.
I think that's
Or the
one thing I
waist.
didn't.
The waist unit.
Jerome, that kid is getting so bulky.
The Hazel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
Hazel's
it's
all
nice.
about, though. Or AOZ. So much bulk.
Bell's bulky.
Oops.
Advance of bulk.
Gotta go fast.
Wait, wasn't Z the name of that guy on 4chan Fit who got really bulk and then died?
I have no idea.
What?
Oh, Jeff is here.
Oh snap! How did he even get in here?
He's
Where'd he go?
He's like, hey, it's
Uh,
He did like a superhero thing and then he, he just vanished.
we've all been there, man.
He's back.
Okay.
What the
What's
fuck?
up, Jeff?
Oh, what's up, man? JC.
Hey, welcome back.
What's up, man?
Not too bad, man. Good to
Tell
see you
everybody
guys.
who you are.
I'm Hefe, or other people call me FIL. I haven't been on YouTube in a while, so I just come and troll everybody whenever I can. But I'm a model builder, just a model builder. No more, no less.
Don't lie.
Kinda.
You're the 7th bearded wonder of the world.
Well, only JC knows my secrets. All right. So what's going on, guys?
Working on kits.
Working on
Me too.
I think this stormtrooper's ready to start priming.
So is that what the diorama's for? That stormtrooper?
Oh no, that was for ATST.
Yeah, you should just use it for everything.
Just keep throwing kits on there.
Yeah, just keep swapping them. My one diorama.
Universal diorama.
No one will ever notice.
They probably wouldn't at first. But then, like, the third kit in, they'd be like, this looks a little bit like that diorama he did before with the rocks.
Yeah.
Just use your airbrush and spray a little graffiti on one of the rocks.
Yeah. Dude, I do that.
I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna need some coffee, man. Got to get my energy going.
So good.
And squeaky chair.
My these Star Wars Bandai kits, little bases. They have like these simple bases, and they can. So you can have a row of just like troopers or whatever.
Yeah, it's nice that they
I
have
might
those little bases that the foot kind of groove in them, or you can just set them on there and they stay in place. Nice.
I'm actually thinking of putting sand in this, on this, so it looks a little more natural. That'll
Yeah.
plasticky.
I can't get it to the right width. It's killing me.
So this has been one of my favorite Star Wars kits, though.
So why do stormtroopers wear armor when that doesn't seem to really help them any?
I don't.
Why they can't
Why do stormtroopers exist? if
Why do
can't
they use
anything?
blasters if they can't hit anything?
Well, I mean, when they do hit things, I mean, they hit a lot of Jedis. Their aiming got miraculously better then when they're all point blank.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Well-
stormtrooper armor can't even protect them from rocks against Ewoks. I mean, you throw enough boulders, I'm like, oh well, they're dead. Oh well.
Yeah, we have an empire spanning an entire galaxy, and we were defeated by rocks, by cave people.
Star Wars is weird.
I love it.
Oh my gosh! So you guys, all right. After this stream, go on YouTube and look up Valerian. Valerian. It's a movie that's coming out that's based on a French graphic novel. And it's when they came out with Fifth Element, it was very heavily inspired by Valerian. And the director was like, I want to do Valerian. And he finally got the rights to, and it looks awesome. It's like the
Okay.
sci-fi movie we've been waiting for our whole
It
lives.
looks really good.
It does, doesn't it? Like it's so immersive.
I thought this was gonna be like a Game of Thrones thing because
No, it's Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. It's basically like these two time police from Earth have to investigate this city, and the city houses 1,000 different species.
that sounds pretty neat.
Watch the
Yeah,
trailer.
cool.
Like they do such a bang up job.
There, it's mounted and it works.
Yeah, I saw that trailer. It looked a lot more impressive than Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
I was kind of like meh. Ghost in the Shell.
I'm a huge Ghost in the Shell fan, so I'm gonna reserve my judgment until I see the movie
That's how I feel about it too.
because it could.
I'll wait until the movie.
The trailer was literally all the scenes from the animated first movie.
Yes.
So that doesn't tell me anything about the actual movie other than it's trying really hard to make you think that it's the original.
Shot for shot.
But it's obviously not, because they're like, you're one of a kind, when she's not. And she's like, what happened to my body when in the
Just replace
movies, in the show, she was born, fucked up. So like I said, I'm reserving all judgment until I see it.
It's Hollywood. They got to put that spin on it.
Yeah.
Twist.
Look at Dragon Ball Evolution.
God.
Best movie ever.
I went and saw that in theaters, knowing it was going to be bad, and still walked out disappointed somehow.
You know what I saw? Avatar, and I thought it was going to be good. The Last
I
Airbender.
never
like-
watched Avatar, and I went and saw that, and I didn't despise it like everyone else did, but I didn't like
Which Avatar are we talking about?
The Last Airbender movie, the live action one.
Yeah, skip
the
that.
Shyamalan one.
I love the animated, and I loved Korra. I thought they were both really good in different ways, but that live action movie was horrendous.
I don't think I've heard anyone say one positive thing about that movie since
There,
it
it
came out.
was so bad.
I think if we would have broken it up into more series,
I think if he
it's
spent
better.
more
But
time,
it just lacks so much
Well, it was supposed to be a
background story
trilogy.
and everything.
It was
Yeah.
supposed to be a
Oh,
trilogy,
really?
but it bombed so bad.
I think if he
They
spent
pulled
more
all
time,
rights.
like explaining what was going on before, like the whole middle of the movie was like a montage.
Uh huh.
And like I said, I've never watched Avatar, and I never really had any interest in it. I don't even know if I ended up going to see the movie, but
You should give it a try. I mean, like it's like it's always happens with like a lot of like animation. Anyways, they'll usually like within like 3 or 4 episodes, that's where you actually start seeing a little bit more
yeah,
going on and get you more involved into it. But no, it's I haven't really finished Legend of Korra, but the first one, yeah. Oh man, the first series, it's really really good.
I
was
love
really surprised I even liked it.
The first season of Korra is like knockout. Like it's
Mhm.
perfect. And the other seasons are good. They just get a little muddy and complex, like unnecessarily, but they're still good. The ending was kind of out of nowhere though.
Yeah, and then it's cool though because was it the who was it, his grandfather or something, the old guy in the first one?
Yeah.
That voice was Mako, who was
Yes.
who was like the wizard in Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
There are some weird people who do voice acting that throws me off.
Yeah.
Like they come up and you're like, why is that person doing it?
Yeah, but yeah, he actually died right after that series ended.
Oh, really?
So
That sucks.
yeah, hails to him. He was a good actor, good
I
voice.
need
too.
Conan on Blu-ray.
I can't remember what else he did. He also did Splinter in the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies.
Yeah, I love watching voice actors and like the crazy stuff they do and they come up with.
Yeah, totally. I know some of them you can't really tell if it's really them. It's like, wow, that's a trip. Then you
Yeah.
see them like as a regular actor, man. It's like can't
It's like
believe
that,
they did it.
that voice comes out of that person?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I was really confused first time I saw Rick and Morty, and my wife's like, Rick and Morty are the same voice actor.
Oh no shit! I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
same guy. He does both.
Wow.
Actually, he does like half the voices in the show, but those
He
are
does
the
a
two
lot
main
more.
ones.
Holy cow!
Oh, have you guys ever seen Kill la Kill?
nope,
Yeah.
never heard of it.
So,
Never,
in
never
all
fin-
the dramatic parts, they do that "Don't Lose Your Way" song.
No.
So I met the singer for
I knew
that,
you were going to say that. I knew it.
and she doesn't speak any English at all. Like those words are the only words she can say.
Huh?
She's a phenomenal singer, but she can't speak English in her life.
Wow, that's crazy.
I wish I didn't know any English, and I wouldn't have to talk to Jacob.
Oh, I barely know English. So. Says the guy who texts me every day. Good morning. I miss you.
Look, that was our little secret.
Gotta-
Lying in bed
Bless
with my
his balls.
fiance, thinking of you.
Oh,
I see how it is.
Oh, shut up.
No way, that's a lost art, man. Busting balls is a lost art, man.
Oh, I got something cool to show you guys. So I'm sure you've heard of these before. They're I can't even hold these all up.
We know that Pogs are back, Jacob.
These guys. No, these guys.
yeah,
they're-
they're hard as hell to build.
So
but fun.
GameStop knocked them
hate
down
them.
to $1 a piece. So Courtney bought me 3 of them.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, and they're normally like $15. So I was like, for $1 a piece, hell yeah, I'll go
Jeez.
give them a try.
now I
Like
need to
7
go
of them.
to one and see if ours have it on sale. Because I wanted to pick up the Star Destroyer one, but it was
You know,
too
I wanted that one too. They sold out of that one. I have the X-Wing, a destroyer droid, and a TIE fighter.
I've been
Yeah,
I've been using some of those because I bought a few of them just because I like the patterns that are on the photo etch. So I've been actually using them on some of my models. I've been actually taking them apart and
Yeah, you could totally.
Oh,
taking those parts.
That's just
together.
super
What
electric.
it
Get
did
like
on
some
it.
of them.
Kind of did it on the Dolan Wolf that I've been putting together. And,
I don't even like the Doberman Wolf, Jeff, but I can't wait to see yours done.
thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully,
Same.
give us some justice. But yeah, you kind of see where I put photo etch on the bottom here because I couldn't really figure out what the hell to do on the because I lengthened the torso up a little bit.
Yep.
Just to give it a little bit more just some detail in there.
I gotta learn how to do stuff. But
You know what, Gil? I think the best way to do it is just to go at it, man. I mean, aimlessly most of the time. Because it's it's one of those things. It's like if you don't do it, then you're never gonna do it. I mean, you're gonna sit there and try to contemplate it too much to the point of you're not even do it. And I think you just got to go after it. Oh, actually, yeah. There's the bottom. I kind of want to put some little missile pods, so that's photo etch on that. So
that's rad.
cool, thanks, man. It's part of my ADD mind being creative.
Fancy.
Hell yeah, man. But now I'm starting to paint it now. I'm doing the gun right now, so the works here. I know I haven't posted up anything new in a while, but
We all have our ins and outs.
well, that's what it is. I think the more I do it though, the more I'm being a little bit more patient about it. Because before it was just about just
get it
building
out.
something, painting it and then just posting it and stuff. But now it's I think now it's being a little bit more on the creative side.
Yeah.
Because I think the first goal on it is to with anything is just to have the skill of being a good painter first, and then next is just creating your own little your own personal touch to it next.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed
creativity's
the
always been
learning experience, and I actually slow down a lot right before I finish a kit because I always feel like there's more I can do on it, and I have trouble letting go.
Yeah.
But
Well, no,
sometimes you just
that-
gotta, drop it and move on to a new project.
Yeah, exactly, man. And that's all right though, because it's okay to have to actually if you feel like you're doing something wrong, or if you actually get bored with it, don't push it. Just set it aside, work on something else, or do something else, and then just
I go by the Justin principle. As long as I have less active projects than him, I'm good.
Not too many people. that
Actually,
have
you know what? Actually, I'm probably up there with you, Justin. I'm probably have because I think I have everything behind me back here is projects I'm still working on.
I have 19. I already counted.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, you know what? I think I'm about there.
4
so-
projects in this room, and that's not even half of what I've got started.
Well, let me tell you, Justin has about 30 kits in his room and about 50 more in his garage.
Oh, I believe it, man.
And that doesn't include all his minis, where he has 100 minis in one box.
Yeah.
I do.
And he
Well,
won't
there
give
was
me one. I just want one, and he won't give it to me.
For what? You're not getting the teeth.
I just want one teeth.
I actually bought that. Yeah,
You want
man.
to build the Kshatriya. You bought the teeth?
So, okay. So the reason why I haven't started the Kshatriya, first of all, it's a very immersive project, which I can still do and crunch down. My main problem is I haven't really figured out a way to go about it. So, like, if I just do a leg, I know when I break that sucker down, I'm never going to be able to rebuild it again. Like, it is just so many pieces.
That's why you do it one leg at a time.
And I know I need to just...
It
nut up
sounds
it.
like a lot. It really does. But with those kits where there's so many pieces, if you take both, I mean, you could probably do both the legs realistically and just knock them out. Then you can move on to the next piece. If you actually prep that whole kit and tried to put it together and paint it, that would be a nightmare.
Well, I was thinking about
That's why
assembling the whole thing and then just, like, disassembling one leg, paint it. Disassemble the other leg and paint it.
Yeah. I mean, that you could do that too.
Mm-hmm.
But if you try and break that whole thing apart and paint it by color, you're going to have a hell of a project on your hands.
Very true.
I want to know. Resin scares me.
Resin is easy as hell, Gil. It's so easy.
It's just a lot of prep work.
Yeah,
Mainly.
that's all it is. It's more
Yeah.
prep work. That's all. If you're not afraid to mask and you're not afraid to sand, resin is cake.
Exactly, man. Just buy those little sponge sanders. They do beauty. They're beautiful on those resin kits, man. But yeah, I mean, like it's mostly most majority of it. Yeah, it's just like sanding and.
I
More
got a
sand.
problem standing.
Learning how to pin is the hardest thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not even that difficult.
Yeah, that's it though. I mean, yeah, that's exactly it. Like Justin said. I mean, like also it's like I think that's another thing. Like a lot of people are really intimidated by like an airbrush, which I don't understand. It's like because I mean, I'll admit though, when I first got one, I was kind of intimidated by it, but after like because I think majority of my problem was that I was afraid of the whole cleaning process if I was going to mess it up or something like that. But after like the third time I've ever used it, man, it just became like second nature to me, man.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
switching colors is so easy, man.
What overwhelms people is the whole
realizing
maintenance aspect.
In
Mhm.
chat, Rusty asked for a good airbrush that's not very expensive. My recommendation is if you've never airbrushed ever, go on. Big Z would hang me if he heard me say this. Go on Amazon and buy one of those cheap master airbrushes that comes with the compressor.
Yep.
It's a really, really, really shoddy airbrush, but it does work and it does get the job done. It'll be good enough that you can learn the ropes and you can do like basic shading and basic painting with it. You learn how to clean your paint, you learn how to clean the airbrush, and you're not worrying about ruining a $200 airbrush.
Yeah.
And then when you're ready to graduate, you will learn everything that you've learned with that airbrush translates over, and you'll see why the expensive airbrush costs so much money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Iwata also released a more cost-efficient line called Neo. And
Yeah,
I've
they
heard
do.
some pretty good things about Neo as well. I've never used one.
No, they're actually pretty good. I mean, like the one I had, I mean, it worked for what I used it for, but I don't know. Eventually, like it started. I don't know what the hell happened, but now I get like this bubble back on it now, so I like got rid of it. I mean, once I actually converted into like the Badgers airbrushes I have,
Uh-huh.
the best workhorses I've ever had, man. Like they do everything I needed. This and like the Pro Convoy that I got too, man. It's a beautiful one. I mean, like, yeah, it's pretty much it is the name. It really does hold the water for the airbrush. So I mean, it's like yeah, with the Badgers. I mean, if you watch out for them, you can find them for really cheap, and if you do, grab them.
I got my first Badger for it was like a $180 airbrush. I think I got it for $70.
Nice.
So like Amazon will run those deals, and now is the time of the year if you're gonna get a
Mhm.
benefit.
Yep, exactly. Yep. But but yeah, if you are starting, I would go with the master a little bit because I mean it is kind of like a I don't know how to say it. It is a generic airbrush, but it's like pretty close to not giving you too much shit or too much trouble.
Mhm.
They're actually a little bit better than a lot of the other like generic brands that are out there. Just get a master.
And it's something to toy and test with without dropping hundreds of dollars.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Look at this deal. Look at this deal on Amazon right now.
All right.
It's the Badger Renegade Velocity. The short cup is normally 110.68. It's on sale for 110.67.
Oh,
Talk about them
Down a
savings.
penny.
dude, jump on that. Jump on that.
Going wild.
I think I might buy two.
You better
No,
watch.
just get 3.
They do have a 3-pack,
A 3-pack.
$307.10 for 3 different Badger Renegade airbrushes.
Huh.
How many people are buying 3 to the point where they need to have a 3-pack available?
I don't know.
Well, you know,
Some
generally,
people spray with enamels.
then you got to throw the gun away because it's full of paint. So then you got to grab another one.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't clean them. You have to throw them away.
And it's paint. It's going to dry on the inside and mess everything up.
Haven't you
What are you gonna use? Water or something like that? What the fuck?
Disposable airbrushes.
Them gunslingers.
You know, speaking of that, I know you're like master of hand brushing and all, Jerome, but one day,
One day,
you're going to get an airbrush.
I agree to that.
I would like to see Jerome use an airbrush, but I don't want Jerome to stop hand painting.
You can do both.
Is that your main thing, Jerome? That you do
Yeah.
is oh, okay.
All hand painted.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
Mind blown. It's awesome.
Thanks.
It's a lost art.
Yeah, I definitely
It is.
I definitely appreciate that. You know, for people that actually have the patience for that, man, because I don't. Sacrifice the masking part of it, which is definitely a pet peeve of mine, man. I think it's everybody's pet peeve, or the
I don't
bane.
mind masking.
Masking? Yeah.
Really? Oh man, I can't stand it, dude. Just trying to.
I hate when there's a ton of it, but
Uh-huh.
you know, like I don't mind it so much, but it can get annoying if there's a lot of it, especially.
Yeah,
That's another thing with resin. Like you have to mask everything.
that's true.
I don't like it when it's masking that really could be avoided. Like on
Or
the
if-
Barbados with the yellow shoulders. Like, come on, that could have easily been
That
too.
should have been put. Yeah.
Like,
that's
you already
kinda
had yellow on the kit, so don't tell me that you didn't have space for it.
Bandai's
was
really goofy
laziness.
about it.
But I think
They're really-
it's more along the lines of those 2 extra pieces and then making the reverse peg and all that would
Would have taken a second. I'm sorry. I mean, I'll argue. Like that's not a.
Or that, and like also, I mean, if like pretty much the most of the detail that's on, if it's on like the surface of the kit, you just pretty much had to come up with a strategy to utilize like the colors a little bit more to do at least less of the masking. You know, it's like inside thrusters. You know, you want to do that first, or like anything that you're gonna do, like little like
Didn't the
I don't know how to
1-100
say, like,
Barbados not
rivets and
fix
shit
the
like that.
shoulders either?
No, they're just like 2 parts together, just solid white.
Yeah, it's 3 parts. It's the 2 halves of the bottom, and then you put that little like on picture thing on top of it.
They could put a yellow part inside that, between that cap.
Yeah, they could. They totally could have done that.
My point is, yeah, it's supposed
Let
to,
it slide,
I don't know.
but
To me, it just seems lazy. Like, it's such a big part too.
Mm-hmm.
A company as large as Bandai, who has the resources to do these type of things, like I can understand it from other companies or whatever, but like, come on.
That's fair.
Yeah, especially since it's supposed to be like their main line.
Yeah.
They put those tiny ass little green cameras on the Thunderbolt head on the side of the cheek, so they can't do an entire shoulder. End rant.
Sound like one of those like angry people who post on groups but only snap build their kits.
Wait, that is me. Crap. Hey guys, here's my snap build.
Can you guys-
I've snap built. I snap built for years.
Can you guys rate my build?
That's the only thing that upsets me. Is I hate it when they want to snap build. That's awesome. It's part of the hobby, and you don't have to paint. I got no problems with that. But when they ask you to rate a snap build, it's like building a puzzle and saying, "Did I do a good job?"
Yeah, hey, you can follow instructions. Congrats. You want a pat in the head?
Yeah, like,
Oh, Gil, is that a first grade?
like you want to snap, it's awesome. You want to show it off, cool. But don't tell people to criticize something that put any actual like creativity into.
I think it's people want to be included. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that
then
a first grade
do a
deal?
review.
Kind of thought,
Just a review. Like, hey, I snapped together the 1/100 Barbados. This is what I think. The shoulders are shit because they're not yellow.
I think
How was that?
I don't remember if it's a first grade.
Bob lives.
I was like Rosario.
It's one of the older kits. It's like a vintage kit.
Oh, okay. That was, well, was it? Did it come in like like those tiny little boxes? It's usually on the side. Like the first grades actually say it's a first grade. Like no polycaps whatsoever, right?
Yeah, no polycaps.
Okay. Yep. I think it is the first grade one.
That's crazy.
My favorite thing is this seam line right here. It's like right in the face.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely test your metal. That's for sure, man.
I wouldn't even bother, man. Seam lines, I do my seam lines. I usually do like 3 or 4 times over.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have this
And
bad habit.
With all
of
those
never-
curves, man, you're never gonna get that perfect.
Mhm. Well, there's a local guy that I'm pretty good friends with, and he's like, I'm kind of like showing him how to do like the cleaning up the seam lines, where basically you go through the process of priming, then checking the flaw, checking if there's any like indication of the seam line, and then cleaning it, and then priming it again and shit like that. So
Gotcha.
it's unfortunate with those older kids. Yeah, you definitely had to go through that. But you know what? In a certain sense, it doesn't really bug me anymore. Pretty much, I'm so used to doing like those old kids, anyways. That the seam lines, it's almost like kind of like one of those things that I prep that I kind of actually enjoy trying to clean up a little bit. Of course,
Yeah,
It's
I think
satisfying. I think seam lines are very, very satisfying. Like when you get it cleaned right away, it's like,
Mhm.
wow.
Yeah.
So smooth
It
now.
lets you take more pride in your work.
I think so. Yeah, man. It's like those older kits are definitely more like a modeler's model.
That's what I like
you
about
actually
the-
have to work to get it
Bigger
good. You know?
stuff is that it's more of a back to basics model where you have to do that kind of stuff
Mm-hmm.
to make it look as good as it can look.
Exactly, man.
However, my downfall is I never glue any of my pieces together, so my seam lines always split.
Really?
Yeah, I always forget.
I don't.
Wow.
I mean, I've had seam lines split
Couple
before,
times,
but
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's up, guys? You guys get me or what?
It feels like it slows me down so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ross, yeah. Hey,
Hey, Russ. We
You
can
are
hear
right.
you.
What's up, man?
Yeah, we got like crazy
Yeah,
feedback.
my phone.
You're loud.
What's up?
What's going on?
What's up?
His screen's just going red to black. It's spooky.
What's
No,
going
it's-
on in the house, man?
It's not spooky, it's edgy.
Yeah.
The fucking devil.
Just over here in Cali, we got the purge going on.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's getting crazy at City
What are you
Hall.
guys building?
My self-esteem.
It's a big work in progress.
What? Sand trooping. That's what I'm working on.
Wow,
Sorry, I'm still laughing
that
over the
killed Gil,
self-esteem.
didn't it?
That's like this thing. This thing right here, man. I've been this is like pretty much like a project that's already been like 5 months in the making.
What is it?
It's just taking it slow, like the old like MSV kits.
I love those so much.
Oh, look, he's fighting.
I really love the artwork on them too, but like yeah, it's just something that's like if you want it to look way better than what the actual like pictures look like on here, man. Yeah, definitely. You definitely got to really work on it, man. I mean, like,
Remember that old Gelgoog build that I showed you?
yeah, that thing was that blew me away, dude. Like what that guy did to that, holy crap, man. I mean, like just total like remod, like a full on like it was.
I
Yeah,
would love to do something like that, but I just don't have the time.
that's it. Something to be like super dedicated like that, man, would just involve me into like basically shut the door, walk in the house, and just close the door permanently for a long time.
The other wolf coming.
Oh my god.
Holy crap, man, you're
So
loud.
loud.
Like it's distorting your voice. Can you turn your mic down?
I think he's on his phone.
Or whisper.
Oh, is he?
Whisper.
I'm on my-
Like it's being, yeah, it's like shifting everywhere. It's so weird, dude. Your video is like flashing crazy shit, dude. Show some like ghost movie, dude.
Yeah, I need to buy a fine point airbrush. Mine's like a Wada, but I need something that's like really fine for like shading and stuff.
Sotar.
HPC.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a good- that's a good
Justin's Badger does a really good job, but that
That's-
little fork at the end, it collects so much paint.
Oh, you could just take that off and because really all that is it's a needle protector or it's a needle guard.
Gotcha.
like
Mine's
Badgers.
it's like built onto the thing.
Oh, it
doesn't
is?
have- It doesn't
Yeah.
have another tip.
Oh shit! It didn't give you like an alternate tip or anything like that. An alternative tip.
Really frustrating.
Even though I didn't see like this is a problem with that. Like I have this one. You should try this one, Jake.
Is that the Sotar?
Yeah,
I have
Come
one.
on.
of those, too.
Hey, hold on. What is it?
The Sotar.
Sotar 2020.
It's one of the most expensive Badger airbrushes.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty much. But at one was it when they were they had an overstock on Amazon, and so they were selling them for like $60.
Oh, it's only $100.
Oh, well, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's- yeah.
It must have
No.
gone down a lot.
But
So,
if,
I guess I want the one with a fine head, huh?
this has a .2. Yeah, there's a .2 head, dude. It does pinstriping like you wouldn't believe it. It's ridiculous, and it only uses like basically 2 drops of paint. Like
Oh,
a little
wow.
goes a long way on this brush, man. I mean, you can't really do like you can't do like full surface, like base colors or anything like that. But if you want to appreciate and stuff, perfect, man. It's the best thing to have, man. Even though I did drop it and I busted the tip on it, so I had to buy a new tip on it. And I'd say try to avoid that because unfortunately their tips are expensive.
It's not the most
Okay.
expensive brush.
$40 for a brand new tip.
Whoa.
Yep. But no, like overall, I mean, if you just make sure, like, I mean, if you do buy it, like, you just put the cap over it, and you're fine, man. But it's a really good brush. I can't wait to actually get my work running again.
I'm ready for more work, Jeff. I'm ready for
Are you?
what I love from you.
I'm gonna do it, man. I need to get back on my thing, man. It's just I've been lagging on it because actually I had some people that I build with now locally, and they've been they've been just messaging me about things like tips or if with help and stuff like that. I think I should just start doing tutorials, at least on my part of it, because I've actually been sending them. I've been giving them like your tutorials, pretty much like your tutorial Tuesdays that you do.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'll like send them that way, just so they can have a reference and stuff like that too. But
Oh, mine weathering segments are almost done. I think I have one more.
okay.
And then I don't know what I'm doing after that. I probably go to like just painting basics and stuff like that. Someone wanted one proposing, so I'll probably shoot that and put that up soon.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think if I'm going to do tutorials, it's just going to be like just how everybody does it, just their own perspective or just their own way of doing it. It's like
yeah, me and Gil
take it
actually
how
had
you
this
like it,
conversation the other day. Is that like everyone might do the same things, but
Yeah.
nobody takes the same road to get there.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be right back.
All right, man.
Did have a question regarding this kind of magazine thing we were thinking about. I don't know if this is something to discuss here or
What's up?
how we were talking about, because tutorials got brought up. So I remember we were talking about doing tutorials as far as the Helios page goes, kind of like something monthly or bi-monthly, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, just curious about the overall approach of what to get started out, because I remember it got brought up on the page a few days back.
I think it's just a thought that was brought up. I mean, it's probably going to
okay.
happen. It's probably going to happen, but I don't think nothing has been really planned yet. I'll be glad to participate because I have friends that'll help me out with that. So, because I have a friend that has wants to build up on his video and picture skills and stuff like that. So I would definitely love to contribute to that.
Yeah, like I thought it was a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a terrible idea. You're all gonna fail at it.
Yeah. Thanks for the buzzkill, Jake.
Anytime you need someone to tell you that it's gonna fail, let me know.
That's what the boss is for.
Oh, that's so bad.
But,
Sort of.
but I don't know. My next step now, like a friend of mine up in he lives in pretty much the big city up here in Colorado, Denver. He gave me his mega size to actually work on, because I told him it's like, hey, I'd like to work on one of your models. It's like, would you be down if I get to use one? Because I never bought a mega size. He had it there. I was like, shit, I want to kind of use that for experimentation. So he was cool enough to actually give that to me. What's that?
Which one?
The mega size Zaku.
Oh, nice.
That's
There's a
I'm in
review
a
on
group
that.
on Facebook, and it's fully scratch built an entire cockpit.
What's that?
I'm in this group on Facebook, and one of the guys working on one of those scratch built an entire cockpit for that kit.
Oh, he did. Did he do an open hatch style?
And then he opened the hatch and he lit it,
Wow.
and it looks sick. It's so cool.
Oh man, see, that's what I want to work up to, man. Something like that. But dude, look at that fucking thing. Dude.
Yeah, the spiked shoulder pad looks a little bit oversized, but it looks really good.
Totally, man. It's just the overall size of it. It's just like
I want
just
one.
blows you away.
I want the
Yeah,
age.
exactly.
The age one normal looks.
Oh,
so
Justin
good.
wants a kit. Justin wants a
Dude,
model.
I want the one that's lit up too, where the A actually lights up on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the mega size. I think it's the H2.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be
Makes
heading
sense.
out. All right.
All right, go.
All right.
Okay, man.
Oh
You
shit!
guys take
It's
care.
like 6 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm heading out
Right,
too. I
good
gotta go
talking
to a event for our local build group.
Bullshit. Oh, excuse
All
me.
right, you guys take good care of yourselves. All right,
All right, later, Gil. You good, man?
later.
Oh, got a question in chat from you.
I'll
For
take it
you,
off to you
Jeff.
guys.
Yeah, it's for you, buddy.
Bye.
You're Denver.
See ya. Jeff, any good model shops in Denver?
I'd have to get back.
Everything I get is online.
There is a Colpar, Colpar, in Arvada. Goes and builds on Saturday nights. They can bring in a really good selection. There's also a there is, I mean, mainly most of the places that have the call them mix or like Gundam model kits are like pretty much all the hobby towns in Denver. So I would say go to there's the Colpar in Arvada, and then there's a hobby town. Where is it? Westminster. Like I would just look up all the hobby towns up in Denver, because usually it's like the local group that that's on Facebook. They what they do is like whenever they go and look for them, they start posting up pictures of like which stores actually has supplies. So if you're in Denver, I would just say join on Facebook, Gunpla, Colorado, and just get on there. There's people that post up whenever kits come into the stores and stuff.
There you go.
Uh-oh. It's the dirty three, our left.
That's it.
Yeah, you
But,
two rascally bearded turds, and then me in all my glory.
Oh, he's a cheeky one, isn't he?
Yeah.
I like it. It's cool though, because nobody ever busts balls anymore. Like I said,
I'm gonna
man.
braid your beards together. Have you two stuck?
We already had plans on that before.
Oh, you know what? That would be really cool though. You could do your. You should braid your beard all like Norse god style.
Somebody did. I mean, there was a girl that was starting to,
Of course, it was a girl.
but like she said, my beard is like way too thick for it to actually be braided.
That's what she said.
Yeah, Brillo pad. But yeah, I've actually been.
Could you imagine a
working
guy
on
saying that though? Man, your beard's so thick. Can I braid it?
There's the axe of that mega size I've been working on.
Oh, did you already paint it?
Yeah,
it
pretty
looks
much.
like
I'm
you
like
started
now
panel
just
lining it.
panel lining. Yeah, I'm panel lining it now.
Yeah.
So
That looks sick. It's so shiny.
yeah, it has a gloss coat. I'm gonna put like just some really minor like weathering, like some scratches and stuff on it. Just
I like that.
give
Yeah,
it.
that looks sick.
Thanks, man. But that and like the gun, I'm already did like the wiring in it, so it's gonna have of course.
Oh my god, that gun's so big. That's
Gonna-
so big.
It is. It's
It looks like a bazooka.
monster, dude. Here, I'll show you the bazooka.
My guy, it has one.
Bazooka's ridiculous, dude.
Oh, my cat. My cat's walking around.
But, yeah, the bazooka is ridiculous. Oops. This one, I haven't even tried to even put the LEDs on it yet, but I will. But look at the size of that thing.
Here. Yeah, this is my current project. It's a piece of shit.
Boo Boo Kitty.
1-to-1 floppy cat.
It's my project to murder because she keeps waking me up at like 5 a.m. in the morning for food.
Oh, man. My dog will do that when he has to take a piss.
So you're gonna do LEDs in the bazooka?
I'm just going to do the scope on it. I tried to do, with this gun, I tried to do the
I've never done LEDs other than what's like comes
Flashing.
stock.
I put an LED in here that actually flashes,
What?
but for some reason, since it flashes, it uses a frequency. Where if I was to link it, like as you do with LEDs, what it does is that this one will turn off completely and the red one starts flashing.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I need some sort of thing that blocks the frequency from going into the red one.
Crazy.
But I don't know
I've
what
never
the
been
hell
very
that
good
is.
with I've never tried to do the LED stuff other than what came like stock on the GPO4 bus.
Okay.
It's really easy, Jacob. If I can figure it out, you can.
No, I didn't say it was hard. I said I have never done it.
You should do it.
That's what
I've never done math.
That's kind of
hard to do.
that's kind of the reason why I asked the guy if I can use his if I could paint his mega size, is that since it's so hollow, it gives me the chance to actually work with LEDs.
That's a good idea.
So maybe
Come
that.
So that's a commission.
He gave me a bunch of kits for it.
So yes, that's still a commission.
Yeah, I guess so.
I consider that a commission.
Fair trade, yeah. But
Hey,
he's like,
Justin, I'll build you a kit for your teeth.
No.
Douche. What
Hey,
is
baby.
that noise?
That's
that's a
the
baby.
little one.
The little what? Put it outside. We're doing a live stream.
Ah,
This is why I don't have kids.
yes. Look.
Oh, look at that baby.
Oh man.
Ha, 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 ha,
Look at that,
Do it.
look at that face.
You
Can't
did it earlier.
love that.
Ha, 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 ha.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
It's like,
No, look at
the
the little chubby arms. She got chubby arms.
A little bit.
You need to put her on a diet. Only salads.
Only salads.
Put her on a treadmill.
She'd probably enjoy that. She loves the walk.
That makes one of us. I'll have to sit on my ass and talk shit.
Yeah, what is that? What's that walking shit?
Yum yum. And some of those jalapenos in it.
Make her do a
What
cartwheel.
happened to Jacob? I mean, not Jacob, but Gerald. Jerome.
He had to go to something.
Oh, okay.
He left when Gil left.
Oh, okay.
And Ross's
Cartwheel.
phone was blowing up, so he just gave up.
You missed the cartwheel.
That's what happens when you pimp.
Sorry. I was too busy looking at somebody say your baby's cute. Obviously, they need new glasses. That's an ugly baby.
What?
Oh no. Oh man. He just opened
Triggered. Hi, Summer.
opened up a whole can of whoopiness. So
Hi,
Summer.
So she's pretending to stare daggers at me, but the problem is she's not looking at the camera. So to my eyes, she's just looking down at my t-shirt.
Get it. Shorty walking now or?
She's getting there.
Not without assistance. Not quite.
Yeah.
She's too scared to stand on her own. But
Okay.
It's
once
not
she gets
scared.
moving, she's gone.
She's got to get her feet right because she like walks on her toes and stuff.
She doesn't do that as much anymore.
Oh, really? I guess it has been about a month now, hasn't it?
All right, get out of here. They had a dog bowl.
I'm not interested until she can freestyle. Then we can have rap battles.
She can. She tries to beatbox.
Oh yeah, you did just have the whole family up there. Look at you.
Yep.
If you guys all give a like to the video, Justin will rename his channel Daddy Builds.
That ain't gonna happen.
Is that where you do a build and the kid destroys it?
Well, the idea is that he has to build with the baby on his lap at all times. So he's like trying to paint while keeping away from fumes, and it'll be an adventure for all.
I'm learning some mad skills.
I'll do that when
Yeah.
you guys do the drunk Gunpla challenge, where you only work on kit when you're trashed.
I will do that tonight. I don't give a shit.
Like you have to be you drain all the broth. What are you
I feel
doing?
like that'll be boring if I'm by myself, though. I need somebody else to be drunk with.
That's why it's a challenge. You get a bunch of people to do it, and it's like a build off.
A bunch of people implying I have.
But you can only work on your kit when you're completely trashed from start to finish.
Do you realize how little I drank? Like, not even once a month. So I wouldn't. Oh, I still don't finish kits, but you get the idea.
If I drank, I would totally do that. But
I've done it before, but most of the time it's like by that time
That's
it's
all my
really late
kits.
in the hours, and then I'm just sitting there going,
I mean, hey, if you can find people who will, I'll do it. Courtney would go
Uh-huh.
nuts for it. She likes nothing more than to be drunk and videotaped being goofy.
that's what I want to see people legitimately wasted.
She's been
Beyond,
debating on doing like a drunk video streaming channel for a long time.
you know, who did that is actually this review. You know that guy, Hugh Adams. He does like the Transformers reviews. Hughes reviews. You should look that up because he's funny as hell, man. Like he did like he did like 10 reviews, and every single time he would do a review, he'd take a shot, and it was awesome, dude. By the time he got by the 6th review, it just like turned out to not even really be reviews, man.
I mean, hey, Justin, you come up here. I mean, I'll be more than happy to do a drunk build off with you.
me and my friend Jasmine for a while, we're gonna do like a figures review page, and he got retarded drunk one night and set up the camera in the bottom of my old photo tent and tried to shoot this review, and then forgot what he was doing about halfway through it. It's like a 20-minute long video of him just rambling.
Nice.
See, my problem is I hide my drunkenness really well. Like I'm normal, so nobody can ever tell. So I feel like I might not be a good candidate for it, but I mean, I'll still do it.
We'll see.
I'm
The
covert drunk.
drunkenness itself is only half the comedy. The other half is how awful is that kit going to be when you're done because you built it while you were smashed.
Mhm.
Well, I already have really low expectations, so that's going to give me an edge over you.
Yep.
People are going to be like, oh, it's just talk shit. He can't build. And they'll be pleasantly not surprised. You could be cheating on it. Like you sober up, you start cleaning up your nubs and stuff till next time.
Oh man, my buzz is starting to wear off. Let me see in these scenes real quick. But I don't drink, so
What are you working on, Justin?
I'm working on this Graze. This is my second.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So
I've lost the top of the head, so I just scratch built a whole new one,
nice.
and then I put
Oh shit, that's awesome, dude.
I put boosters on the backs of the legs.
Okay, cool.
So that's pretty much it. He's gonna wield
So
organ,
the head got lost.
just the top.
Head's hard to find these days, huh, Justin?
Cool. That looks
Yeah.
cool.
Yes, I'm only missing like the thing on the top.
Oh, okay.
I thought scratch building a new one would be too boring, so I built a whole.
Uh-huh.
I'm just talking smack, but this is actually what I'm working on below screen.
Oh, that's cool, man. Nice.
There's his booty.
How'd you
And
do the
I'm giving it
chipping?
really good justice. There's actually a lot of streaking and grime, but for some reason, none of it's coming through.
Because your camera thinks that it's
Yeah, it's like filtering it out or something.
like we're gonna white balance the shit out of this.
That's cool. What'd you use for your chipping?
The salt technique and Gaia Rust
Okay,
and the Mr. Colors.
nice. When-
Yes. Other channels. Jacob is Cupcake Mecca. You can find him on all kinds of stuff as that.
You can click on my little link. I also have Instagram and Facebook.
And Jeff is FIL.
Yep. EFFAEL. I haven't posted anything up lately, but there is actually something coming up. I have like 5 other kids that I have not even.
I actually do need to start working on my YouTube channel. I've been holding off because I've been thinking about what to put on it. So I need to just get off my butt and just start streaming random shit.
Just wing it, man.
Yep.
That's what I did.
That's what I do. Yep. Stereo.
And look at where I am today.
I know, man. It's funny, dude. Like everybody locally, you're a rock star, man.
Don't say that.
It's funny, dude. Like it's like, you know Justin? I'm like, yeah, of course I do. Shit.
Know him. I know him.
Practically my surrogate father.
Oh yeah, remember? People thought that we were brothers actually.
Yeah.
It's like,
And then Big Z claimed me.
yep.
Good times. I miss everybody. What?
That's a cool
I
part
know,
about the
man.
modeling world, though, is even when you're big, you're not like big. Like, you're not like, nobody's creepy. You're just like, oh, I'm a fan of your work. I've seen some of your pictures on the internet. Move on.
Eh,
I don't want to be any more famous than that.
Right, but you don't have like random people on the street stop you asking for your autograph or anything.
That would be awful.
What?
yeah.
I don't want that kind of attention.
No, but I mean, like
No,
you
don't
have,
need it.
but like basically in what is it? You know, it's just like in the model community, especially the people that build like the mech models and stuff like that. Though you do have a name though, but not like crazy. They're just
Yeah.
Well, if you notice, most of us, you only use our first name and our model or tag because, we don't want to be glorified. And people ask me sometimes, they're like, what's your Facebook so I can be your friend? I was like, you're going to be really disappointed. I don't post anything modeling related on my Facebook.
that's it.
My grandma's on my Facebook. You pretty much see pictures of, trees and shit, and that's about it.
And that's with me too. Though it's like I mostly post up music on my own personal page.
I try to avoid adding too many random people because I know that, like, part of like any internet fame, people have like this expectation of you, and I don't want to let people down. But I'm not gonna like pretend that my YouTube me is exactly like me. You know what I mean?
Mm. Well, that's it though. I mean,
This is pretty
more
much
like-
me, though.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
this is me. But like, I might have views that people might not think that I would have, and that causes people to be pissed off and disappointed in me because
I got you. See, I don't have views or opinions. I just, whatever you think, I think the opposite of, just because I like to watch you squirm. Like, that's my whole goal in life, is just to, like, argue.
Ew, she farted. That was nasty.
That smells good. And I told you, you got to watch what you feed Summer.
Yeah. Can't be leaving.
She's so mad right now.
Cover my screen.
In front of the public, even Justin. How embarrassing!
Oh, look at her. Look, she's whispering.
Why are you so afraid to talk on video?
Yeah, talk to me, Summer.
Talk to me.
She's shy.
She is. She was talking to everybody before the stream started.
Yeah. I guess you don't want to be internet famous.
Nope.
Nuh-uh.
No, I make sure to try to keep Courtney up. She don't give a shit. She's loud. She'll get all into it.
We should get our girlfriends drunk and make them do a build off.
Oh my god. Well, Courtney's done one kit. Summer's done half a kit, so they're about even.
Summer snapped 2 kits. She snapped 2 kits.
Well, Courtney only snapped and painted one, and she never even finished it. So it has
Should
no
get her one
eyes.
of those.
It has no panel lines.
Those little Mechatro kits.
She did a Nobel. Oh no, Petite Bear Guy. We'll get him to do Petite Bear Guys.
Oh, there you go.
Someone has one. The little bear guy.
Court would do it in a heartbeat. She saw that panda one. She's like, "Can I get the panda one?" I was like, "I'm a modeler." I was like, "We can make it any colors you want."
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "But I want it the panda one." I was like, "I can make the red one a panda one." No, I want the panda one.
All right, this is gonna be a thing. We're gonna come down one weekend. We're gonna get both of them completely wasted
It's not gonna be hard.
and make them model against each other
Make sure you videotape it.
at like ridiculously high stakes.
Like what you winner gives up the car. It's like Fast and the Furious. Racing for your title.
Make them think that there's something real at stake.
Put your papers on the line.
Bring the deed to your vehicle and your house. We're gunplaying for real.
Like if Courtney loses, you get our cat, and if you lose, then we get the baby. Which is funny because I think both people are gonna win, but they don't want the other like prize. Like Courtney would not know what to do with the baby.
She would love the baby.
She'd like lock it in the bathroom. No, and she does like kids, but in small doses.
Yeah. Me too.
And this whole entire adventure is gonna end with you and I both single drinking.
Probably. Babyless and catless.
Crying on each other's shoulders.
I don't even know what that is. I'm looking up EX.
How
models
far
and I
away
see-
do you guys live from each other?
About 3.5 hours.
Okay.
So I'm looking up EX models and I see a whole bunch of boy band pictures. So I'm not sure.
Are you talking about the new EX standards, the high grades? I mean, not high grades, the SD.
What? Oh, are they SDs? Oh, those guys. I think they look cool, but I don't like SD Gundams.
Really?
I think they look super great, but I wish Bandai would put a little bit more effort into not making them full of holes.
I don't know. I look at them,
Actually, you
like,
know what?
they look
There's
cool,
a
but
reason
I
for
wouldn't
that.
want them in my house. So
There's a reason for that. It's basically cost effective.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's just
That and also like
working.
since the plastic pretty much cools from the outside to the inside, it'll warp it really, really bad. But I totally get what you're saying. Because I don't know, man. I really like the I like the Sengoku ones, like the ones that are really, really detailed. Because that really puts your painting skills to a test, man. Holy shit, dude! I mean, like there's ones I painted that were
the what?
The Sengoku one.
Yeah, single
Pretty
CUDA
cool.
ones are more like the ones that are like really like elaborate, you know, just like have
They're
like gold.
it's like Asian Dynasty SD Gundams.
Exactly. Here, I'll grab it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of it.
They're the SD Gundams that have like spears and sword.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There you go. Like these
That's
ones.
a really good one.
They don't even look like Gunpla anymore.
What is this?
Said even like those
Oh,
those new EX standards, man. They just look like they don't even really look like SDs that much anymore.
the spaceships are neat. I've never built one, but
A
I think
Folgers band, I see. Okay.
I think the like don't most of those come with water slides and like really really small Gundams too?
I think so.
I know.
Well, not the X, those no, those I'm talking about those SD, like what are those called? Those they're the new ones that came out. They're like pretty much the new SDs that come out, that are out.
That's the EX standard. But this guy was actually asking about the Bandai ship.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they're all pretty much. Yeah, there's no like mechs whatsoever. They're all like
Because I know that some of them come with like really
Ships.
really tiny Gunpla, like
mhm.
what 1 to like 600, like super tiny.
Pretty much. Oh, my back. It's annoying the hell out of me. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Ugh. I don't get all these metallic builds that have been blowing up lately. What the hell's up with them?
It's
I think they
I don't
sold
know,
that way.
it's one of those things that a lot of people like to see and a lot of people like to try to do, but they don't really understand the full extent of what needs to be done to make a metallic build look really good. They skip out on all the surface prep and they just paint silver and then a clear color over it.
No, I'm sorry. I meant like the actual metallic, like with the metal builds by Gundam, by Bandai.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I had the Destiny.
They are like, they're pushing those out though, like so fast.
They had the Destiny. And I really liked it. It was really cool. But I'm not really into figures, so I sold it.
Yeah, I'm not big into figures either. Oh, by the way, Desert Fox, we all started as snap builders. Like, I don't look down on snap builders. I still snap build all the time. I would say roughly 2/3 of my kits are snapped and not painted.
Yeah, I mean, we all,
I think it's
we all
just-
start somewhere.
And even with Justin and I and a lot of the teammates, like, we talk about kits that way. We're like, do we want to snap them or paint them? Like, that's how you feel sometimes. Like, real grades, I think we all own a real grade that we snapped and nobody painted. I painted one real grade and I own like 4.
I
So-
own the entire line and they're all snapped right now. But
Yeah,
they will,
nothing to be ashamed of. It's part of the hobby.
yeah, I mean, everyone has to start there. And I don't know why it's such a rift in the community.
I feel like snap builders might feel like they're looked down upon, and so then they kind of like segregate themselves. But to me, it's all the same.
Sometimes they are. I've seen it
On my
both sides.
Instagram, I have pictures of snap builds that aren't painted at all.
Yeah,
I like snap building. And then there's some kits
of
that
course,
like
man.
I'm like, it looks good snap, but I have more I want to do to it, and then I go to the other side, the modeling portion.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with snap building.
Well, that's what it is. I mean, like, I think what it is, though, I think what it is that there is that total different idea of not really being like the to actually be the modeler part of actually of those kits, you know.
Right.
I mean, snap building is more of like a I don't know. Well, they just made it to where, you know, where you put them together, they're supposed to be, you know, entertaining or like fun to put together. But then it's like, yeah, it's like it just depends on how far of a different level you go. I mean, like I mean, me personally, like I don't care if you do it either way. It's just I choose my kids to try my best to give them kind of like a realism to it, you know.
Yeah,
Right, to test your creativity.
Exactly. And
But
there's and that's what it is. It's like, what do you really like about the hobby? Is it more of like the fanboy part of it, or do you really consider yourself more of like a modeler part? You know?
Yeah, like I buy stuff on Gunpla stuff that I've never even watched. I do it more towards the modeling side, and the feel of what that robot looks like, more than what it represents in the story.
exactly.
Yeah.
If I think something's ugly, I'm probably not going to buy it. If I like the way it
I really didn't like Recongusto and G, but I loved the Grimoire.
Yeah. Exactly.
that's a great example.
As for the Gunpla as freedom thing, that's a really big rift with a lot of us. We don't talk about it because it's a pointless argument. But when it comes to modeling, the word freedom is used very loosely. Like people who paint on the runners and then break their pieces off, thus ruining their entire paint job. To us, it doesn't make sense. It's a bad idea. But then they're like, it's freedom. Well, you know what? You also have the freedom to drive 50 miles an hour in second gear. Doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Sure.
It's your freedom, but it's also dumb.
It's pretty much the trump card to say, I don't know, like
I can do whatever I want.
saying, yeah, the last word that you have in any argument is like whatever. It's like pretty much saying that, dude.
And the one part that bothers me, like Gunpla is freedom. I'm like, well, obviously you've never entered a competition because there are rules and expectations. And it's not saying you're doing bad. It's just like there's no reason to be like.
Well, why not, man? Why not?
Like I've had criticism that
exactly.
I've agreed with and criticism that I disagreed with, but I don't Gunpla is freedom, people.
Well, that's like
Also,
if you're in a competition, I mean, like there was guys that I've been in competitions with that just did it for the hell of it and just put it in there, kind of like and like the real point to put it in there was not for the competition, but just to put it in there. But it's like, well, it is a competition. You will get judged for it. It doesn't really matter on that part. But like it's like how what is it? Talameka said, it's like. It's more of like, I mean, like when you're doing in competitions, though, it's not about like modifications and shit like that, though. It's about like having, putting something up there that's going to be a really nice build that people look at. That's like, oh shit, that's I don't see a single flaw on here.
Right. And I mean, I really push creativity. Like, do something different, do something crazy. As Justin and I said, like, we respect people who can kit bash. And they won't even do their kits; they'll just kit bash, and it'll look really good together. That's awesome. But as far as like whatever you said is irrelevant because Gunpla is freedom, it feels like such a cop out to criticism. Like,
I think so too.
Like, thanks for your input, but I don't agree with you. I think it would be so much better than those 3 words.
And why not, man? It's like, why not give it a try?
When they used Gunpla's freedom in the show, it was about a painted, fully customized kit that was winning a competition of battles. It wasn't, talking about somebody who, got chewed out for their nubs.
Yeah,
It's like blown out of context,
Use it in the context that it was used in the show, and it's one of those things that like it's 50-50 because the only people that seem to stick to that are the people that don't want any sort of criticism or that they want to respond to criticism, and they're not really looking at what people are saying. They just don't really want anything negative said about what they've done.
Yeah.
Which ultimately hurts you because you don't want to grow. But if you don't want to be a better modeler, that's your problem or your deal.
Yeah.
It's somebody else's business but your own.
Because the central part of it is to enjoy it, not.
Yeah, and like we all have our different, levels, and there's like the LED thing. Sure, as a modeler, I'm judged by not going to that adventure, but I'm not interested in either. I kind of find it as a gimmick, and most of my models I put so I can display in my cases at my house or at work, and to me, LEDs is kind of a waste because I can use it for that picture, and then it's pretty much done because I'm either going to be swapping batteries or I'm going to be risking breaking my kit to turn it on and off. So I traditionally just don't dick with LEDs. But
actually, on that point, was it? I do have something I've been working with. Was it like Sniper and Reboot Yourself 100 or Thanos, and they've been like kind of helping me out with like getting the supply. What's that?
That's Thanos. Reboot Yourself. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But they've been helping me out with like getting supplies for the LEDs and stuff. Yeah. And Thanos pointed me to these. It's like a circuit board that's that you put into like those little like those mini remote control helicopters. And like a rechargeable battery pack. It's not even really a battery. It's like this weird like space bag looking thing. But what those rechargeable like circuits have is like a little mini USB like input on it. So instead of having to you can actually put that circuit into the into part of the model to where you can just put the USB in there once in a while. Because really, it's like LEDs don't really take that much power.
No, not
like,
at all.
Thing is like
they're super low.
Really cool. Like here, I'll show you actually.
I've seen some people do like USB ports before.
But yeah, it's this thing right here, and it has like the little mini USB thing in here, and here's like the rechargeable. like little thing for it,
I was
Gotcha.
looking at like
and it'll charge all your LEDs.
flexible one of those.
Oh, what?
And, yeah, they're like as thin as like this, and you can
Yeah.
fold them and do all kinds of stuff with them and stick them inside stuff.
Oh, really?
But on that little circuit board thing that
Uh-huh.
you've got, you'll have to send me a link to that.
Yeah, well, I actually have them still saved in my on my eBay. So and they're really cheap, dude. They're not expensive at all, man. But this will pretty much it'll recharge. I mean, like if they do run out, I mean, you could just put them on the USB like for like about half an hour.
Mhm.
Fully charges your LEDs again.
That's what I'm talking about. So that's what I
Yep.
need.
Yeah, and it'll pretty much power all your LEDs that are on there. So it's I think I mean that's what's going to be cool about it. Like so I'm like my future builds like if I do put LEDs in them, I'm going to have it to where it's like connected through the just like the action base, so where
I want to
basically
focus
you just
more
plug-
on like realistic weathering and shading and stuff.
Yeah, good.
I'll get to LEDs, but like I said, for me, like my display cases, it's just not a realistic goal.
I hear you, man. Yeah.
Same thing with like really big kids. Like,
Because honestly, dude, even like just doing something that has like a good lighting in like a display case, it's just fine, dude. I mean, like that even looks good. I mean, as long as like it's pretty much like I don't know how to say it. It's more of like our goal. It's like just creating more of a realism of like a fictional like thing, Than what it's more about. Not really. It doesn't have to be LEDs, man. It's like God, dude. I've seen so many kits without LEDs that look amazing, dude.
I think there's just so many directions you can take to learn in modeling. So I try to just like pick one for each model. So like with this Mecha Trail, obviously my goal was weathering.
Mhm.
And for my next kit, my goal is going to be clean shading, where the kit is shaded, but it's still a very clean, new looking build.
Okay.
Because most of my builds are like super clean, but I always really
Yeah.
fail on shading. I end up covering up my shading,
Mhm.
and I only do pre-shades. I don't do post. So
Okay. Well, I think that if you buy that Sotar, that'll probably be
yeah,
probably
I put it on my Amazon wish list. If I get it for
Cool,
Christmas,
man.
I get it. If not, I'll wait till income tax.
okay. Cool, man. I think you'll really enjoy that.
We're planning to go to Japan in September, so I'm trying really hard not to spend
nice.
money if I don't have to.
Okay. Cool. Oh shit.
What was this?
Coffee.
Although I will say it makes me glad to say that you said that Helios inspired you, because our goal really was to make a community and to bring like-minded modelers together. So a lot of people ask, like, who got picked on Helios? Helios is all references from other modelers. So we initially started with Justin and I picking like 5 people each. And then after a couple months, we let each of those persons pick one person each. And after a couple months, we let those people pick one person each. And we did that because we wanted it to be a group of friends and a community for people to learn how to model, more than just, oh, this person's a well-known modeler, he's on the team.
Yeah.
So
And that I really wanted to get away from that.
yeah,
Because it's like most teams just try and get the heaviest hitters they can get, and they want the biggest names so that people will come visit their page.
but we just do what inspires us. So like,
Yeah,
there's
we just-
people on the team where I'm like, that
Like-
person's stuff looks really cool, really creative, like, and then we pull them in, just based on the fact that they inspired us and not necessarily on their skill level. Ross joined the group chat briefly, and I think he's only ever done 2 kits ever. He's very new to the hobby, but
Mhm.
I like this style and I like this ambition.
His kits are super nice.
And his painting skills came from graffiti, so it shows a very different world bringing it into modeling.
Totally.
We do put limits though, so we get people asking to join, and I tell everyone the same thing. It's someone's got to vote for you. Like we can't just bring in the whole world.
It's,
But
it's a little crowded, but
there is the Mecha Lounge, which is an online forum where you can meet and talk, and I would say a large portion of Helios is on the Mecha Lounge, and that's definitely a nice community for everyone because I can't put everybody on one team.
Mhm. And yeah, and what the cool thing about Mecha Lounge is that you will get some constructive criticism about
Yeah,
it.
it's heavily monitored, so there's not just like people like, oh, it looks like shit, go die. Like, we don't have that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, she looked mad.
Who?
The person who walked by Jeff's screen.
Oh.
Somebody just walked by in the background. She looked pissed.
That's what is it? Oh yeah, that's my nephew's girlfriend.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people there because of the holidays.
We found a few teams started after Helios, and personally, I'm not going to speak on behalf of the whole team. I loved it because I was like, awesome. My goal was to make a community, to bring people together, and for them to make their own teams and stuff is really cool because it should be like about your friends and your group.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we,
So I think it's awesome. Like, we are aware that when we made Helios, like 5 other teams formed within the next week, and all I can say is that's awesome.
Really? Okay.
Like, more power, more teams. Like, I think it's awesome to have more teams. You can really take builders who might not be able to get popular, because like some people like Hang builds way better than I do, but for some reason he just doesn't have the following group behind it. So for me to be able to put him in Helios where he can get the spotlight he deserves is a great thing.
And that was another thing that we wanted to do with Helios was like people who weren't really getting the spotlight that we thought they deserved.
Underdogs, basically.
Had a platform.
Yeah, it's an even platform for everybody.
Okay.
Because there are so many good people that just like, and not everybody wants to be big, but we just want to share their work.
Yeah,
Their work
they
inspires
deserve
us.
to be seen.
And it literally does inspire us. Like, I've seen stuff and I'm like, holy crap, like they do such a good job. Like, I probably wouldn't be that interested in weathering if I didn't see all the stuff that Jordan and Moki push out.
Yeah. And that's it. No, Moki does a lot of work, man.
Yeah, I know.
Moki
Moki needs to change his modeling to the Flash. Moki builds like a kit a week.
Yeah.
I wish I had.
He's slowed down since he got that job.
I wish I could do half of what Moki does.
He got a job and he slowed down, so now he comes out with a kit every 2 weeks.
I wish I could do that.
But it's not just the quantity he does, but they're still really good quality kits. Like, they look really good.
Yeah, exactly. No, he does really good paint jobs and stuff like that. Really good, like, dioramas.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a natural, man, for sure.
It's actually funny. So I run the Helios Instagram, and I don't reply to anything in it because I try not to represent the modelers. I just share what they do.
Okay.
But I make it a goal to post 3 pictures of each person's build, and I alternate so you don't have like just one person's stuff all the time. And it's actually really hard with Moki because he makes so much crap. I have to like postpone his stuff so until somebody else finishes something. So it's not just like Moki. But I think he's aware of it because on Helios he doesn't share all his builds. He just shares like his favorite ones.
Oh, okay.
So like I know he's done like 10 grazes, but he's only shared like 2 of them. So I appreciate that because it makes it a lot easier for me to moderate the other forums without it being the Moki channel.
Yeah. I hear you, man. Well, no, I appreciate you guys put me on there, man.
I think Justin actually was the one who nominated you.
Yeah, 100%, man. I don't know why I didn't pull you from the beginning.
Oh, that's good, man.
Well, in the beginning, you're just thinking of everybody, and it's really overwhelming. Like when we
that's what it is. So,
like we wanted 10 people. We're like, holy crap! Like who would we pick? Because we don't want to be like a team of 70 people and nobody know each other. We want to be like a tight knit community. And although we're 30, we're really only like 16 or 18 because a lot of those people are AWOL.
That's true.
They've been gone since like they started. Although I will say,
okay.
Kiki Jiki put out 1 build and then vanished for like a year, but he just put out some whips, so I think he's coming back to life.
Well, he's been doing like he opens his own business, like he runs his own restaurant.
Oh, does he? I just know that he kind of like slid away from the modeling world, but it's good to see him coming back.
Like a chain of steak restaurants or something like that.
Was that him who did that? I thought that was King, or I don't know. It's hard to keep track sometimes because everyone has 2 names.
Yeah. We got kings and kongs and aces and
we got 2 aces. Yeah.
That's right, man.
Oh man! All right.
But no, I mean, like it's cool though. I mean, it's like it actually. I'm glad that you guys actually recognize me and thought of putting me on there, man. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, with every single
am I
person,
doing?
whenever someone's nominated, Justin and I just give it the thumbs up first. Make sure there's not like something hidden about it, or
Mhm.
maybe we don't think they'd be good blood. Because sometimes people don't get along. It's a shame, but
Yeah.
we've had it before, and we just try to avoid that as much as possible. So, like, if we know it's someone who's like heavy into drama, we just kind of cut hand.
Oh, okay.
We'll be like, not him.
A
That's
little
what
bit more docile people.
Yeah, some people get a little over enthusiastic about.
I know.
Another topic.
I know that. Yep. That's for sure, man.
All right, guys. Well,
But
I'm
no, I
gonna
mean, it's like,
end this here. I'm gonna go put this thing to sleep.
all right. Well, I better head off, man. I got lots of family here, so they're bombarding
Look at
me.
that baby.
Thanksgiving.
All right, but it was good chatting, you guys. We'll have to do this
Yeah,
again
sure.
in a couple weeks, hopefully.
All right.
Yeah, always a pleasure, man. Just hit me up whenever, man, or just I'll look up for you guys if you guys ever want to chat again. So
Yeah. See you kids later. Get off my lawn.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
See ya.
cheers.